Hey, it's Tree from Tree Essentials, and today I wanted to walk and talk because we are at the park and it's the breaking of season changes, meaning we're now into spring and it's always time for change, but especially when newness is growing in. So let's talk about it and how this attributes to your hair growth. And first and foremost, that breath of fresh air. When you're going to release in a shift into changing seasons, it's really an opportunity not to just make new changes, but also to reflect and to look at the things that you've been doing positively, consistently, and be proud of yourself. Always when people hear change, new you, new do, autumn, new, what were you doing before? Because clearly you were doing something positive to enhance yourself and to evolve it into your even better self. So that is a beauty in itself. And when we look at change, sometimes change is not about just new things. A lot of times a gratitude and a new perspective and seeing things for what they are and how you can make the mundane into beautiful things. And when you hear that, it's a lot of times dependent on your mood, how you've been feeling, how you've been doing, how you've been growing. It can be hard to do that sometimes. How do I know? Through experience and through seeing it through other people's experience as well. Let me take a deep breath and drink a sip of water because we got a lot of little walk to do and I gotta return back to one spot because I left the dog stuff there. But give me one moment. Okay, we're back. So I don't know, and the sun is shining and it's confirming what I'm saying, but bloom when you're planting. And I know sometimes it's hard to live in that perspective, and I've gone through things too to understand why that is hard. But gratitude attitude is a thing that neuroplasticity loves, and that is your brain changing and shifting and replacing old and developing new neurons. Now, when we are in a gratitude attitude shift, that actually gives you a moment to not want. Like, we live in such a material world. So first and foremost, let's look at our hair growth and see what do we like about our journey so far. Do you like the foods you've been eating? Do you like the hair butters you've been using? Do you like the regimen you've been keeping up with? Is there anything you like? Do you like the foods, the vitamins, or even your everyday routine at the moment? I hope you like something about something, because if you don't, that's really hard for you to get to the next space. Even when you like something that you finally will get attained, something's gonna fall off where it makes you want more sometimes. And we can't always want more. You have to enjoy the moment and seize the day for what it is and for what it doesn't have sometimes. Like right now, because the seasons are changing, there's not that many plants out. But in the grand scheme of things, I actually do enjoy the weather that is being broken right now. I actually do enjoy the breaths I'm able to take without a coat on. I got a jacket now because it isn't that hot, but it's in a sense still a positive space. Somebody was walking past, but it's such a positive space still. And so with that being said, it's not summer. I like my feet out. I like no shoes on, to be honest. But do I like the fact that I don't have a winter coat on? Do I like the fact that I can go out into the park and still feel a little breath of fresh air? Yes, I do. And I'm going to live to that. And your hair appreciates you having mindsets like that. Everything is not going to be beautiful. I remember there was this Israeli man, I was paying for my phone bill. Stop. I was paying for my phone bill And I was like, oh, it's so beautiful. You have the birds right here. They just sing all day to you. He said, yeah, that's nice, but they poop every day. And I was like, oh, you're right. Birds do poop wherever they sit and land and stand. And babies do too, just as when you're such a beautiful woman, but then you still get a period, but you shed blood, but then that's the start of something fresh. And it's just a whole cycle. Everything is not beautiful, even if it has so much beauty to it. So embrace the pieces of you that sometimes you may not enjoy, because as you start doing that, it just starts looking super, super cute, and it makes you see how much imperfection is actually flawless, and it's a gift from the divine. And you are a masterpiece, the potter's clay, and that you were formed before in your mother's womb. Creator knew you, and that is a piece of the hair growth journey, is knowing the pieces that you can take with you, enjoy, and the pieces that you sometimes need to let go and part ways with, and be okay with that, because there's a time for everything. There's a season for everything. Times for things to be born, times for things to be taken away, time for things to grow, times for things to die, just like the seasons. And nothing in life is constant except change in the Creator. And these are the words that come out of Creator's mouth, those things that I just stated to you. So your hair growth is a cycle, and sometimes we go through things in life that makes it not as beautiful, makes it not as strong, but then there's cycles that we do go through where we see things thrive, and it brings a continuous awareness like, hey, I actually am doing something right, and I'm proud of myself. And that's something that we should keep going and being able to see is a beauty in this hair growth journey, because everything's not going to be perfect sometimes. Like, at the end of the day, the only thing you can do is keep going and trekking through and making sure that you are becoming your very better best self. And that does not mean everything has to be perfect. The hair growth journey is knowing the pieces that you can take with you, enjoy, and the pieces that you sometimes need to let go and part ways with, and be okay with that, because there's a time for everything. There's a season for everything. Times for things to be born, times for things to be taken away, time for things to grow, times for things to die, just like the seasons. And nothing in life is constant except change in the Creator. And these are the words that come out of Creator's mouth, those things that I just stated to you. So your hair growth is a cycle, and sometimes we go through things in life that makes it not as beautiful, makes it not as strong, but then there's cycles that we do go through where we see things thrive, and it brings a continuous awareness like, hey, I actually am doing something right, and I'm proud of myself. And that's something that we should keep going and being able to see is a beauty in this hair growth journey, because everything's not going to be perfect sometimes. Like, at the end of the day, the only thing you can do is keep going and trekking through and making sure that you are becoming your very better best self. And that does not mean everything has to be perfect. We're going back down the hill now. But one thing I want you to note is that is even a part of the journey, going downhill in a hair growth cycle. Like, let's say you were having the best hair growth and then something drastic happened. Like, there's so many different ways to have trauma experienced on the body that people do not talk about a lot. But that is a big hair growth situation that can sometimes be affected, because we're trying to just get through and keep going. You know, we got to keep breathing. You know, you can't stop for everything, but sometimes you do need to address those things. Now, let's say you're a person, you're in a busy lifestyle, you trying to get to the next level, all that. Sometimes you need to grieve through, sometimes you need to walk through, sometimes you got to find new life cycle habits, strategies to keep yourself going and thriving. And hair growth will actually sometimes halt and let you know, like, hey, we're not okay. The body keeps score of everything, and that includes childhood traumas. I'm going down steps, so please don't mind me. Childhood traumas, psychological traumas, deaths, sometimes even switching jobs, sometimes moving, sometimes seeing experiences that you never knew were gonna happen. And did you know how to handle them? Did anybody check on you? That is a really big one. Like, was anybody there for you when you were experiencing those things? Because having support is really a big thing that I feel through experience, sometimes we're lacking that and don't even notice that it's that important. COVID's been gone happened 5 years ago, but it did put a big strain on things in life. It bring big cusps of change, which I was so grateful for, and I love my solitude and my peace. But I seen situations that I never really addressed because I never thought I needed to, because I was always taught to keep going, don't let things get you off your track. But there were things that happened to me, and I'm gonna try and find some pictures of my hair then and then to now, and I'll post it either now or on my next video, because I'm really trying to get this out due to the fact I haven't done one for a month, because I've been getting my body together and my hiatus and my mental health, just like I'm teaching you all. And that is a gift. I'm going down steps again. That is not always seen as very important to the aspects of beauty, but getting your rest, getting your self-care, rejuvenating, being your flow, that is really important to see, not just hair growth, but to see you become all that you intend to be. Because who wants to have everything and still not feel fulfilled? That's crazy. Mental illness is a thing, but having everything and not feeling fulfilled is really a bad feeling. And that's not something that is intended, not just for hair life, but that's why we see a lot of people, even when they have everything, you think, attempt suicides at times. And at the end of the day, your self-care is important, and your support systems, having interdependence, being able to rely and seek the support. Let's say you don't have support systems like that in your complete confined areas. I understand there are groups, as well, just going to events and getting out with people, and as well making sure that you call those you love, even if they're from a distance. That's what I feel like communication for phones and stuff are for, to seek the loved ones you had from that you haven't seen so long, because I've always living far from my family for the most part. It's pretty much part of my life, but I've always kept in contact where even the kids know my voice, and they'll be like, "That's Tree," and I'm like, "Yep, it's me, y'all." But back to hair growth and why that's important to that, because your hair is truly an antenna, and it senses your environment, and you can heal from distance. That's why people are able to do appointments online for their health now, to seek spiritual assistance online and things of that nature, wellness consulting online. Everything's been digital, and that's the pretty cool part about COVID, in a sense, is people are learning the opportunities of being far away, and as well still getting the help and support that they've always needed. And that, even this being on YouTube, this is therapeutic for me to be able to talk to you about things that I enjoy, because I don't talk to everybody about this. I actually like to mind my business and stay out the way and drink my water and be in the cut. That's my favorite thing. I swear, it's like, I don't even know what to say. It makes me happy. But I also like to be with my people that are like mine, and you are pretty like mine if you are sitting here sticking in, listening to these pieces on how you can assist, see the change, and grow your hair growth. And you may not like everything I like, because girl and guy, we are 2, 3, whatever amount of people watch this, different people. And I love that for us, because who likes copycats? It's actually weird to see people do that all the time. But really, at the end of the day, change is inevitable. How are you going to endure and overcome and love and be resilient in your growth journey? That is really what hair is, because it's been with you. It is a history holder. It keeps record. It keeps score, just like the body does. And that's why jobs like to test that at points sometimes to see what have you been doing so long. But anyways, not just that, let's think about our hair growth as a sign of being in an essence with Creator, because that is a real big part of the change process. Like I said, the only constant in life and change is change and the Creator, and He will never leave you nor forsake you. No matter what you have gone through in your journey, you go talk to Creator, things just be doing some beautiful things, and you'll wake up and see the complete difference in the body that you truly love, and see the hair growth that you really enjoy too, and be like, man, I am bomb. Okay, those are my dogs. Please, one sounds like a hoe, I don't even know, but at the end of the day, what I want you to stop, sorry y'all, what I want you to get out of this video is embrace your change. Be the change you want to see in the world. Just like, I don't know who made that quote, but when they go low, you go higher. And that means letting go of the things that no longer service you and replacing them with the beautiful things. And that's my health educator part, because when you replace a habit, you want to put a positive one in place so that you can actually keep it effective. I am a advanced natural hair consultant and as well a health educator, yoga meditation instructor, and I can really assist you on the hair growth journey that you are looking for. With that being said, you can click the link in my bio to get access to not only wellness consultating with me, but my free community, which can offer you amazing support on your hair growth journey that you are seeking. And I know you will see beautiful results in a really shorter amount of time due to the fact I can help you with that. That is part of my purpose. My why is love. So with that being said, we are restoring our trees to grow essentially. And yes, our hair is a tree. We are like a plant, and we have the ability to plant seeds, inspire others, and inspire change. Yes, you are gorgeous, beautiful, and you're also worthy of the beautiful hair that you are looking for. And with that being said, do not forget to enjoy this amazing weather. Like, this sun is coming out, confirming with you too. And you have a great day and or night whenever you are watching this, and I look forward to seeing you soon. All right, bye.